Also, for the first time tonight, we heard the candidates for Buffalo's mayoral race go head-to-head on the debate stage. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. It was a tense night for all four candidates, especially Democratic primary winner India Walton and incumbent Mayor Byron Brown. Let's start by hearing from those candidates themselves.
Because I want to give the residents of this city a choice. It's not very often that a Republican runs in the city, but I think it's vital that people have an option. Every election matters, but this one is special. So Byron Brown was unable to accept the response of the people. It's your city, it's your voice. He was unable to accept that in the primary. Got a lawyer, all the litigation, et cetera, et cetera. As soon as he thought his time was taken, jumped right on it. We need better representatives for the city of Buffalo.
To just say right at the outset, I have absolutely zero experience in politics. I've never pandered, I've never fear-mongered, I've never wasted taxpayer dollars on propaganda and pork. I'm running for mayor because the people of Buffalo shouldn't have to choose between someone who's done that for the last 16 years or a socialist.
The fact of the matter is I haven't campaigned on defund the police. There's one person up here that's been defunding our community that's caused crime to run rampant over the last 5 years. We've been defunding community centers. Our pools were closed this summer. We've been defunding senior and youth services. My plan is to free police to do police work, which is solving crime, investigating crime, and keeping our community safe.
Mayor of the city of Buffalo, I have successfully managed the finances of the city. We have cut the tax rate in the city of Buffalo to the lowest level in 30 years. We have one of the highest credit ratings in the city of Buffalo in 30 years. We have hired the most diverse workforce in the city of Buffalo. Property values have gone up in the city of Buffalo, and there has been over $8 billion of development in the city during my tenure as mayor.
And our team coverage begins now with Claudine Ewing, who was a moderator at tonight's debate.
Well, it was the first debate for the candidates for mayor of Buffalo, including the incumbent going against the Democratic nominee, India Walton. And while the crowd supported all of their candidates, it was definitely interesting. We heard a lot of new developments. We heard that India Walton said that she will raise taxes if she is elected mayor. A lot of barbs back and forth, and we also learned a lot from the other two write-in candidates who we haven't learned much from before. Of course, this is going to be an ongoing situation in this mayor's race, but it certainly is something to see. In Buffalo, Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.
Now, we also had three political analysts watch tonight's debate and offer up their perspective.
They watched the debate separately, but they agreed on who gave the most dynamic performance of the night.
He was the primary Byron Brown. He was the somewhat robotic Byron Brown. There was no passion there. The passion was with India Walton. She had a lot of passion, a lot of energy. She was animated.
I felt like it was very even between the two front runners, I guess, if that's what they should be called, because they both scored points against the other, I think, effectively, whereas India kind of effectively painted Byron Brown as kind of establishment, kind of disconnected in some respects.
He prides himself on the fact that they've reduced taxes over the years, but the basic situation is the city has a $30 million hole facing them next year. And so it's not going to get cured with baling wire and bubble gum. Something's going to have to be done.
In some ways, Byron Brown had to scare people about India Walton, who she was and what she would do to the city. And I think he came up short in that respect. He did not achieve that goal of scaring people about her and this organization called the Democratic Socialists of America.
If this was a boxing match, maybe by one round, maybe India maybe won, but I think, like with boxing matches, there's a couple of judges that can go the other way.
I don't think either one of them were superior to the other. They both got their points across and made their presentations. They stuck to their basic scripts. So I don't see any major winner.